What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Tonight we're taking another look at Dreamcatcher, and this is 2 nights in a row, so if you've been here for a while, you know what that means. So, I was really impressed by what we heard yesterday in Red Sun. I didn't know what I was going to do tonight. I thought we were going to, several of y'all had mentioned Dystopia, and I was just going to find another track on that. But I just saw a recent comment as I was responding to some things on YouTube that mentioned Silent Night. So I was like, all right, cool. Let's check this out. So we're checking out Silent Night tonight. Let's go. Whoa. What in the tool was that, dude? All right. That guitar line was everything. What the hell is it doing? 3-note progression and arpeggiated. Oh, so it's doing, it's starting with the bass note on the first long note, and then on the second note it starts with the high note, and I think on the third note it starts with the low note. Sorry guys, if you're new here, I nerd out sometimes. I am a guitarist. Yeah, it sounds like it starts with the low, so doom 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 for that long first note, and on the second note it starts with the high, so ding ding doom ding ding doom. I think that's what it's doing, and then I think it goes back to the low start on the third. Last time. There's the high. No, I think it starts with the high note on the third note too. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna pick up my guitar after this and try to figure it out. Really cool run. This is a vibe. That's beautiful. It's giving me like Ocean Eyes vibes. Whoa! Hold on. I was not expecting that hook. I thought it sounded like it was building up to this big rock thing. But that is a super unexpected hook. Let's go back. Let's just hear that whole section again. Oh, halfway through the section. The little xylophone sounds in the back sound really cool. And the synthesizer is recreating the harmonics from the guitar. Such a vibe. That little ad-lib is everything. Ooh, that was so cool. The delay on her voice. Why didn't they make that louder? I mean, it suits the vibe, the volume they're in. Yeah, that's some Tool shit right there, dude. Hold on, that's some Tool shit right there. Do you hear the guitar still doing the arpeggiated guitar line, and then they brought in the bass, and the bass is, it's almost fighting with it. It's almost off. Or they're doing each thing in time, but when you put them together, they're fighting with each other a little bit, and that gives it all that rock vibe. Let's go back. And I am not ignoring her vocals either. 3, 4. Doo-doo. Yeah, the bass player. That's kind of odd, honestly. I think it sounds like a real bass, but it's mixed very subtly. It's subtle in the mix. I guess maybe to not fight with the guitar as much. All right, let's go back. Yeah, it's throwing in little stabs. A really cool song. That hook! Yeah, I love it. They sound so good, too. The hell was that? Hold on. That was interesting. Okay, so this is probably samples. It's probably an electronic drum kit with real samples. And they just did a tom roll where the high tom started on the left ear and the low one ended slightly off center in the right ear. Let me make sure I heard that right. Right here. Yeah. Almost dead center, maybe slightly to the right of center. That's interesting, because most of the time when you mix live drums, snares down the center, because that's where the snare lives. Then there is the high tom, usually on top or slightly to the right, and then cascading into the low tom. Depending on how you mix, some people mix as if the drummer's in front of them, and they're facing them, or from the drummer position where they're facing the drum kit. So it would start snare in the center, tom off the center, and then a drum roll or a drum fill down the toms would go either from center to the right or center to the left. But they started all the way on the left and brought it all the way center. That was very interesting from a rock drum mixing standpoint. And they're very loud for a rock drum mix, too. Obviously, this is K-pop. This is like a blend of everything. So I'm a rock guy or an alternative rock guy. So it stands out. Like they're louder than they normally would be in a mix. They're there for effect. It's almost like they're using them as like a big orchestra percussion. So it makes sense. It doesn't affect the song at all. I was very aware that those were just in a weird position. So most people aren't going to recognize that. They sound good, though. A very cool mix. We're speeding up. We're very much speeding up. Okay. Eden just entered the building. That's so cool. And they keep going. How? That was cool. That does not happen enough in K-pop. I've said that before. Just instrumentals in general. K-pop loves to fill their songs with wall-to-wall vocals. How long was this? That was like 20 seconds. Hold on. Wow, that's almost 30 seconds, more than 30 seconds of just instrumental. All right, kudos to them, honestly. We noticed that in the Billy reaction, too. They did that as well. It was like 20-something seconds. That needs to happen more because the song is part of the story as well. The instrumental, I mean, is part of telling the story of the song. And K-pop doesn't do that enough, where they just let the instrumental do its thing, you know? It's just the vibey part. That was really awesome. And yeah, if you're new here, I nerd out. And I didn't mention in my first reaction to Dreamcatcher that I've been a guitarist for over 20 years. I was an alternative rock band for 20 years, so and I write music and all that stuff. So I nerd out sometimes. I wanted to be careful with my intro and my outro for that song because I knew I could make it long. I ramble. All right, so anyway, you'll get used to it. All right, that song was everything. I really dug that song. And yes, I'm going to pick up my guitar right after this and try to learn it. So if you enjoyed this content, please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time. Peace.